No one saw it coming. Just when the world thought Lee Min-ho had found his forever, he turned around and walked away, leaving behind only one haunting sentence. You deserve better than me. Before you dive in, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated on every heartbreaking, romantic, and powerful twist in your favorite stars' real lives. The words hung in the air like a final curtain call, soft, trembling, but irreversible. For a man so admired for his strength and composure, this vulnerable confession from Lee Min-ho shattered everything we thought we knew. This wasn't a scene from a K-drama. This was real, raw, and heartbreakingly human. Rumors had swirled for months. Quiet dinners, hand-in-hand strolls under the radar, matching accessories spotted by eagle-eyed fans. All signs that Lee Min-ho had been building something real, something lasting, with the woman believed to be his true love, Kim Go Eun. After years of speculation and cautious appearances, fans were nearly certain they were just moments away from an engagement announcement. But instead, the nation woke up to whispers of goodbye. It wasn't a press conference. It wasn't an Instagram post. It wasn't even confirmed by his agency. It was a simple statement overheard by a source close to the couple. Words that leaked into the public like a storm cloud breaking open. You deserve better than me. That was all it took for hearts to break across the internet. Why would a man like Lee Min-ho, so successful, so admired, so seemingly in love, say something like that? Why would he willingly walk away from someone he cherished? Someone he once called his peace in a world of chaos. Insiders suggest this wasn't a decision made overnight. Lee Min-ho, known for his deeply private nature off-screen, had been battling something internally for months. While fans saw smiles, red carpet waves, and behind-the-scenes laughter, he was reportedly carrying the crushing weight of expectations, stress, and personal battles we may never fully understand. According to an unnamed friend, Lee Min-ho began pulling away slowly, canceling appearances, declining scripts, and retreating from the spotlight more than usual. Some chalked it up to burnout. Others suspected he was preparing for a big project. But behind the scenes, it was more emotional than strategic. One day, during what was supposed to be a quiet getaway with Kim Go Eun, something changed. He looked at her, eyes full of pain and regret, and whispered the words he'd been holding back. You deserve better than me. She didn't respond at first. How could she? What do you say when the man you love tells you he's no longer the one for you? Sources say she was stunned. She never asked him for more than his presence, his loyalty, his truth. And now, he was giving her the most painful truth of all, that he believed she was too good for the life he could offer. Some believe it stemmed from guilt. Years of living under a microscope, of watching loved ones get dragged through the mud by paparazzi and internet trolls. Lee Min-ho had fought to shield her, to keep their relationship sacred, but he could see what it was costing her. The sleepless nights, the scrutiny, the sacrifices. In his heart, he believed letting her go was the only way to set her free. He loves her more than anyone realizes, one close friend revealed. That's exactly why he let her go. He didn't want to hold her back from a future she deserved. He thought he was protecting her. But what if she didn't want protection? What if she wanted him? Flaws, fears, fame, and all. That's the part that hurts the most. In the days following the alleged breakup, neither Lee Min-ho nor Kim Go Eun made any public statements. Their social media remained eerily quiet. No deniers, no confirmations, just silence. The kind of silence that screams louder than words. Fans reacted with a mix of confusion and heartbreak. Some clung to hope that this was just a rumor blown out of proportion. Others said they had sensed something was off in recent photos. Less eye contact, more distance. Whatever the case, the internet was flooded with messages of support and sadness. Hashtags trended worldwide. Fan edits turned into memorials for a love story that never got its happy ending. Yet amid all the sorrow, many couldn't help but admire the raw humanity of it all. In a world full of fake headlines and superficial stories, here was something painfully authentic. A man stepping away, not because he didn't care, but because he cared too much. He couldn't give her the normalcy she deserved, and so he gave her freedom instead. But was it truly what she wanted? Friends of Kim Go Eun say she's been keeping to herself, pouring her energy into upcoming projects while quietly grieving the loss of a future she once believed in. To the public, she remains graceful and composed. But behind closed doors, her heart is still learning how to let go. There's something almost poetic about the whole situation. Two souls who found each other in the chaos of fame. Two actors who portrayed love on screen and somehow brought that tenderness into real life. And then, at the peak of what could have been, one of them chose heartbreak in place of hope, thinking it was the more selfless path. What if Lee Min-ho was wrong? What if love isn't about protecting someone from your pain, but letting them share it with you? These are the questions fans ask themselves now. Because whether you're famous or unknown, love is rarely simple. Sometimes the people we adore most are the very ones we think we don't deserve. But that doesn't make the love any less real. And here's what we can't ignore. Lee Min-ho has always been more than a screen idol. He's a human being who, beneath all the glamour, just wants peace, connection, and meaning, just like anyone else. His decision to walk away wasn't a performance. It was a breaking point, a cry for release, a whisper of vulnerability in a world that expects him to always be strong. Will they find their way back to each other? Only time will tell. Some fans remain hopeful, believing this separation is temporary, that once the fog of fear and guilt clears, Lee Min-ho might realize he didn't have to be perfect to be worthy of love. That maybe, just maybe, Kim Go Eun is waiting with open arms. Not for the flawless man the world expects, but for the real one she fell in love with. Until then, all we have are those final words. You deserve better than me. A sentence that sounds like closure, but also carries the echo of a man who may one day return, not perfect, but whole. To everyone who's ever felt not good enough, this story hits hard. It reminds us that even the most admired people battle insecurity, doubt, and fear of being a burden to those they love. It's a reminder that love isn't about perfection. It's about presence. And sometimes, walking away isn't strength. It's a misunderstanding of what the other person truly wants. So here we are, holding on to hope, watching, waiting, wondering if the story is really over, or just beginning a new chapter that hasn't been written yet. If this touched your heart, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to stay connected to every emotional twist in your favorite stars' lives. Your support helps us tell more real stories behind the spotlight. Because in the end, whether you're Lee Min-ho, Kim Go Eun, or anyone struggling, the days that followed were marked by distance. You deserve to know that sometimes not only between the bravest thing you can do is stay, and the kindest thing you can image fans had of is believe you're in reality. Would you like me to create the SEO behind every love story as a layer the thumbnail concept for the script next? One filled with compromises, private pain, and hard decisions. And for Kim Go Eun, the choice to step back wasn't just about heartbreak. It was about rediscovering her voice in a story that had suddenly become bigger than just romance. She poured herself into her work, returning to set with a sense of focus that stunned even her colleagues. While her smile hadn't fully returned, her professionalism remained untouched. And that's when